Month-end close at most Canadian small businesses takes 3 to 5 days, and the bulk of that time goes to one singular thing: chasing receipts and memos for transactions that happened weeks ago. In this video, I'm going to show you why receipt chasing is a workflow problem and how to fix it for good. The standard month-end close looks the same at most Canadian SMBs. The bookkeeper or finance person opens up the books, pulls the credit card statements, and starts asking the team what the charge is for. Slack threads go out to 5 people, receipts come back 2 days later, half in screenshots, and the other half in inbox attachments. 2 transactions never get answered. A few get coded wrongly because nobody can remember what a $287 charge from a Tuesday 3 weeks ago is for. By the time the books are closed, your finance team has burned a third of the week, and your numbers are still slightly off. There are 3 workflow problems hiding inside what most people call receipt chasing. The first is that receipts get separated from transactions. Someone uses a card, the receipt goes into a wallet or an email, and the transaction goes into the card system. Now you have 2 different pieces of information sitting in 2 different places. And at the month end, somebody has to manually collect them. On 200 transactions a month, that's hours of work. The second is that memos get added late or never. Without a memo, your bookkeeper has no way to know if a $487 charge was a software description, a client dinner, or a one-time vendor purchase. So the vendor asks the cardholder, who might not remember, and the answer comes back vague or wrong. The third is that the finance team only finds out about missing receipts and memos at the month end. By then, the card holder has spent at least 30 transactions, the receipt is gone, conversation about that one charge is 2 weeks late. Finance ends up doing more forensic work to uncover information that should have been captured the moment the spend happened. The cascade is what really matters and really takes this and makes it expensive. A receipt goes missing on the 3rd of the month. The cardholder forgets about it, and by the 28th, your bookkeeper is sending Slack messages to 5 people about charges from 3 weeks ago. 2 cold cardholders are out of the office, so the work spills into the next month. Now, the close that should have taken 3 days takes a full week, and the next month's close is already starting behind because half of last month's reconciliation wasn't done. After 3 or 4 months of this, your books are perpetually a month behind reality, and decisions about cash flow, vendor renewals, and hiring are being made on outdated numbers. If you're going to fix this, here's what to look for. 1. Real-time receipt capture. The moment a charge hits the card, a cardholder should get a notification on their phone asking them to upload the receipt and write the memo down right away. 2 is automatic matching. The platform should pair the uploaded receipt with the right transaction without anyone selecting which is which. The third, missing receipt and memo tracking that finance can see the same day. If a receipt isn't uploaded within 24 hours, finance should see that this in real time and chase it then, not 3 weeks later. 4 is integrated cards and accounting. The transaction, the receipt, the memo, and the accounting code should live in the same platform that syncs to QuickBooks or Xero. Handoffs between 3 different tools is where time gets lost. Venn does this all for Canadian businesses in one place. Your team uses Venn cards, and when a charge happens, the cardholder gets a push notification asking for the receipt and the memo right at the point of sale. Receipts match to transactions automatically. Finance sees a real-time dashboards of any missing receipts or memos and can ping the team the same day. Anything that syncs into QuickBooks or Xero with 2-way matching, so reconciliation runs in the background. The point is that receipt matching is a workflow problem. The fix is moving the receipts and memos to the moment the spend happens, instead of 3 weeks later. If you want to see how Venn handles this, the link is in the description, or message us directly on LinkedIn to find out more. If you want more breakdowns like this for Canadian business owners, make sure to subscribe and drop a comment. How long does month-end close take at your business? I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to check out our channel for other videos on similar topics. Thanks again.